Hello everyone, this is Conquering History Games and welcome to my Republic of China After Waking the Tiger has come out as the DLC for Hearts of Iron 4. My after action report. So for those of you who have never seen these before, it's an idea that I had because I know that a lot of people watch Let's Players on YouTube because they are trying to become better players themselves. And I'm sure not a perfect player, so I just think it's a good idea after each campaign to do a short video where I just sort of talk about things that I think I did right and things that I think that I did wrong, and in the discussion I highly encourage you guys to also input your own opinions on the matter. And this is I know I sometimes get annoyed in the comment section when I feel like people are backseat gaming, particularly since most of the time if you're watching a video of mine, I've already finished it. I'm already done with the campaign, so when you're telling me to do something, it's already too late most of the time. Anyway, so that's just the general concept. You can find other ones from my other campaigns, after action reports. So let's start with the elephant in the room. The thing I did super wrong, that I'm sure you've been screaming about for the entire series, is my horrendous misuse of political power, especially considering that I was on elite difficulty, and so political power was much harder to come by. I think what this boils down to is, let's see, let me look at my templates. Way back at the beginning, you all may remember I was using these 14 combat width divisions with just engineering and recon companies, and I had no field artillery at all, no towed or rocket or support artillery to hold the line against Japan. And I think that I kind of psyched myself out because I was so worried about that elite difficulty that I was worried about my situation, because I was so worried. I think I was holding the line like right along here in Henan and in Jiangsu. I was holding it here and I was holding it well, but I was just so frightened that if a breakthrough were to happen, I'd quickly lose everything. I wouldn't be able to hold the line once that first step back was taken, and so I wanted to make my focuses count. So that's why instead of taking republicanism, you may remember, I think I had already taken constitutional reform and executive yuan, and instead of taking republicanism, I was taking British cooperation while simultaneously spending political power on improving my relations with the United States. And I should have just taken republicanism, because clearly my forces weren't going anywhere. I was in a fantastic position, and so I had those 70 days. It wasn't as desperate as I thought it was. And then, of course, I kept having focuses canceled because I'd stopped improving with the United Kingdom for too long. It happened with Germany also. Incidentally, it looks like we have constitutional Germany here. See, I didn't bring that up, but yeah, look at that. During the peace conference, I created a constitutional Germany. There's no West, there's no East, there is the law, and I have brought it to Germany. Anyway, so that's kind of funny. So the political power misuse was definitely, I think, the biggest problem I had during this campaign. Because I needed it. I needed a lot of it for a lot of things. I needed it for the decisions. I needed it to take loans. I needed it because, now admittedly, I don't feel like this was my fault, but those strikes that were happening and mutinies in the army, I wasn't prepared for those. Now in future campaigns I will be, since I know that can happen, although I'm not 100% sure what triggers it yet. But then those were things that, because I was misusing political power and there was other stuff that I really wanted to get, then, you know, I would be better about it. So let's talk about things I did right. I think I definitely took the right option as far as prioritizing the interior, just so we can knock out all those warlords. I think it was 3 of them submitted, or 2 of them submitted to me, so I think I got it was so long ago now. I think I got the Zhangji click, and then I had gotten Shanxi here, and then I had to fight the other 3, I think. So I didn't get lucky there. Now, of course, as you all know, I was going for the achievements here. I didn't get Sun Tzu Reborn, and for some reason I didn't get Awake and Angry, which is no problem. I'll do it on my own time. But I was going for the, where is it? Romance of the Three Kingdoms one. There it is. Has China puppet then annex Yunnan and the Guangxi click. If I could do it over, obviously I would just have annexed. Oh wait, no, you know, I'm remembering the ones who didn't submit were you, and you. Or wait, did any of them? Actually, I think 4 of them fought me. I don't know, whatever. I can't remember. I've been playing this campaign for a while. So, anyway, I would have obviously absorbed everybody as soon as I had the chance. Also, now I'm a little bit smarter as far as knowing how the integration goes. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, obviously I did okay, and if I did it again, I would do even better. I'm probably not going to continue to be playing on Elite difficulty moving forward. This was just another one of those campaigns where I wanted to demonstrate what I felt was decent enough gameplay to help newer players. Because it's my understanding that over, let me get the music down, I feel like it's getting a little loud. Like, over half the players, I think they said at last year's PDX Con, play on easy mode. So I think if I showed people, like they played on Recruit, and then if I show people harder difficulties, then they can pull something off somewhere in the middle, and they can kind of get general ideas of how to play. But I don't like playing on the hardest difficulty most of the time, because I don't think it actually makes games harder. Usually, it just makes them slower. That's why we're in 1949. Although clearly, you know, we're the strongest power in the world. Let's see, what do they got? They got 337. Yeah, if we left the Allies, which I think we can do, there's nothing stopping me. I could beat anybody. I could beat the Allies. It would just be really annoying and long. But I wouldn't be fighting in Asia anymore because I've taken most of it. And it'd be cool if I could maybe flip the Dominion. I don't know if I can, though. I don't think I can because I couldn't form my own faction. What else did I do right? This was a great division template. My theory was correct. Just adding that entrenchment was a huge assistance, and I think well worth having less divisions, because I was only producing infantry. I was producing support equipment instead of just infantry equipment, but pound for pound, that support equipment did so much more to help me defensively, because I could have probably easily had over 100 divisions in the war against Japan, but I was sticking to those 48, and then also the ones on the coast, which again, I don't know why I wasn't invaded, but I would have been able to repel them. I have no doubt in my mind about that. So it doesn't even matter that Japan wasn't invading. So I thought my templates were great. I'm not sure what else I want to talk about. Yeah, any other kind of mistakes I did, I feel it's because I didn't understand how some parts of the tree worked. This is all in the preview version, so maybe some things will have been updated more. For example, why couldn't I take more forced loans? Am I only allowed to take 2 forced loans? I don't understand it. Also, if I was going to do republicanism again, like if I were to play this again the same way, I might actually reach out to France instead of going for British cooperation, because this helps with the infantry equipment and stuff, and you get a mountaineer template, which is cool. And you just got to do it early, though, before France capitulates. Also, if I were to do this again, I might do... Well, it would probably be easier if I didn't do historical AI, but I don't think I'm going to be playing China again. I mean, this was pretty damn successful. Except for going for that achievement. Then I'll play China again just for that. What else was I going to say? I feel like there was one more thing. Oh, of course! The comparison to Road to 56. Which of these is better as far as focus tree goes? Because that was the whole point of me playing this first, is I swore I was going to do a Republic of China campaign when the Paradox one came out. I think the edge actually goes to Road to 56. Although, let me explain why. I think some of the focus trees share similar mechanics. For example, the idea that you suffer from army corruption until you take the wait, where is it in the focus? Until you do the army reforms. Both of them have that idea where you have to trade army experience for a better army. I think Paradox did that better. And I think, and basically, when comparing the two, anytime there's something where the two of them are similar, there's 2 similar mechanics, such as the army reform or prioritizing the interior. you know, the subjugations and things like that. Paradox does it better, but there are little things that I think that just kind of tip it over the edge for 1950 to Road to 56 for me. For example, I do like that there is a fascist focus tree as well as a dedicated neutral tree for the Republic of China. I mean, for nationalist China in Road to 56. Also, unless I just misunderstood something, there appears to be no democratic way to take, you know, to get Hong Kong and the rest back. Actually, can we just ask for it, maybe? No, I don't think so. I don't think they're going to do it for us. So we still have these Chinese cities here along the coast which can't be taken. But the thing is, I'm saying, okay, democratically there's nothing, but even when I look over here, securing the peninsula and stuff, I don't see any possible way to get that. Of course, you still have a way to go to war with India if they don't give you back this one state, but there's no way to get back these lands owned by Portugal and the United Kingdom and stuff that I could see. There doesn't even seem to be a decision for it. Maybe that could be something. Oh, we can reopen the hump. Maybe a decision would be better, but I don't know. The point is, they don't have that, and that's actually really annoying to me. They're both good. Having said that, I'm not going to play China anymore. Not regular China, anyway. I feel I've done all I could do with it. Anyway, that's the after action report. Please let me know in the comments below what you think I could have done better, what you think I did right, and how you liked the campaign as a whole. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games, and I'll see you around. Bye.